So here we have the BMW 320i on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a four-door car with those black alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's what we're seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, the rev counter, and then the coolant temperature gauge on the right-hand side. In the middle, you can see the total miles of this car. They're 81,961. The information displayed above that can be changed using a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter. And over on the right-hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. The phone controls can only be used after you paired the phone to the car, which is done up on the central screen up here under the communication heading, just there. You can also see this vehicle's got satellite navigation. A really nice clear colour display. It's a very easy system to use. All of the movement you see me making on the screen, it's all being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial, the collection of buttons that surround it as well, but you can do everything from here. So we can, from the main menu, for example, we can go to any one of these options we want. So radio and media. You can see there we've got DAB, FM and AM radio, and I'm using the dial just to rotate to each one of these. CD player. We've then got Bluetooth audio and USB input as well. And you can enter any of these that you wish to simply by pushing the dial down. You'll then be in that particular menu. Working our way down from there, we have deadlocks, so you can lock the car doors from the outside. The main volume for the stereo, we've got a CD player. We then have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where the air is being diverted for both driver and passenger individually. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning off in this case, so it's on when that light shows, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of both the fans and the direction of the air. Press auto again and you'll go back to whatever setting you had it on previously. Under that, we have 2 cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket. You can close that over should you wish to. The 6-speed manual gearbox, and then these buttons just here. So you can turn the traction control on and off, and you can change the driving setup of the car. So you're able to put it into Sport, Sport Plus, which is the same as Sport, but just with limited traction control. We can go back down to Sport, down to your everyday driving, which is Comfort, and you've also got Eco Pro as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call us here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.